So this 4th of July might not look like the ones you've seen in years past, but the celebration of our freedom is going to go on, albeit a little bit differently, in downtown Dover. With us this afternoon is Diane Laird. Diane is the executive director of the Downtown Dover Partnership. Thank you for talking to us this afternoon.
My pleasure.
So, Diane, we're talking about the first Friday in downtown Dover. What have you got on the lineup?
Well, we're excited to say that from 4 to 7 p.m., we have 15 restaurants and shops that are staying open at least till 7 p.m., and a number of them till 8 o'clock and later. We have glow sticks and lighted bracelets for the kids. We have buskers, which are outdoor musicians that will be playing outside of shops, so we're not collecting crowds in front. Nate Grower, who tours internationally with the David Bromberg Band, will be playing his fiddle. John Bunce, who describes himself as a soulful introspection of James Taylor, the storytelling of Jim Croce, and the one-of-a-kind sense of humor, all filtered through an Appalachian sensibility. What about that one?
Oh, my.
And we have also something called the Capital Key Program. I'll show you a picture. This is the Capital Key Program. This is just a little heads up for downtown promotions. And we have 12 to 15 shops that are participating in downtown promotions of all kinds. Some of them are of our comeback coupons. Some shops are offering a free widget or other kind of an item, and some are offering discounts on products.
So it's the 4th of July weekend. Is it safe to assume you got a patriotic spin to all of this?
We do have a patriotic spin. We'll be having some red, white, and blue and flowers and flags, and our shops are being decorated. We'll have a window contest, and that's open to the public for people's choice.
Dover is just the right place to do this with all the history, isn't it?
It sure is. You know, you have a combination of history on the green and State Street, and even coming down Lockerman, that's then interspersed with architecture of today, and a good variety of flowers on the street, banners, and celebration of history of really the United States right here in Dover.
Yeah. You mentioned the COVID guidelines just a minute ago. What kind of safety precautions have you got in place?
Well, I'm not sure I mentioned that we have a caricature artist, and so he'll be out on the street in front of one of the shops between South Governors and South Bradford Street. And in that regard, we'll have the sidewalk marked, because it does create a number of people in line. I wouldn't say there are crowds, but we'll have the sidewalk marked with social distancing measures. And our shops are certainly all prepared with masks and hand sanitizer, and a limited number of people in the shop at a time. So, you know, this is a very low-key kind of an event. We're not having live music in terms of at a stage with you know, drinks offered or anything like that. So we're not too concerned that we'll be able to spread out over the street quite a bit.
Anything in particular you're looking forward to?
Well, I'm looking forward to no rain. Sometimes our weather is a little trying, and we try to do this event every Friday, rain or shine. But, you know, thunderstorms are always a possibility in the middle of the summertime. But we're looking forward to good weather and looking forward to getting people back downtown. It's been a very slow several months, and business owners are ready and ready to see shoppers. And I think shoppers are ready to get out of their houses a little bit.
There you go. All right, Diane, I'm out of time, but give me the wheres and the whens of Dover's First Friday.
Okay, it's Friday, July 3rd, from I would say City Hall, State Street, at the intersection of Lockerman and State Street, all the way down to the end, Cimarron Steak Shop, all the way down to the West End, and up to State Street to the Green as well, including Park Green Gallery.
Diane Laird with the Downtown Dover Partnership, thank you so much for talking to us this afternoon.
My pleasure.
You take care now.
Thanks. Nice seeing you, Jimmy.